tech, but love to work this tech. It's revenge of the Kool Nerd.
I told y'all there's a lot going on in battle rap this week, so we gotta speak. A lot to talk about. And you know what I mean, I'm late. You know what I mean? This has been a crazy week in the world in general. So I'm late, but we got shit to talk about. So super fight. URL. Super fight. This was announced, I think right at Christmas or something like that, you know what I mean? And a lot of people had their issue with it or what have you. Me personally, I'm a person that I'm a fan of battle rap. I watch battle rap like I watch football, basketball, whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? The playoffs is going on. We getting more battles. The basketball just came back. Like, I'm a happy camper in my house. I'm always entertained. You know what I mean? So, I'm not mad at it by any stretch of the imagination. You know what I'm saying? These little in-between cards or whatever, it's cool. It's cool. If y'all think about it, like, we've always gotten something, you know what I'm saying, in between, in the beginning of the year, you know what I mean? So we're getting a super fight, and then in 2 weeks we get volume 7. It's not that far off from what, you know what I mean, the URL normally does in the beginning of the year. So, with that being said, we're here for predictions. I'm not here to talk about, how people like the card, whether or not this is a super fight. You got two superstars in the culture, DNA versus Geechi Gotti. That's the main event. Of course this is a super fight. Whether you wanted this super fight or not, it's a completely different question altogether. But absolutely this is a super fight. Two superstars, been in the game for a while. Geechi has been on was. We'll talk about that in a different blog, but you know what I mean, I'll say from about 2017 through 2019, Geechi was on the tear. The man won Champion of the Year 2 years in a row. I was actually a part of the Champion of the Year survey, or am a part of because it's not done yet. I'm a part of the Champion of the Year survey this year and found myself putting Geechi, pretty high, even in 2020's perspective. Even though I think he lost a lot in 2020. If you look at some of the questions Jay Black asked, like, you would be hard pressed to not answer Geechi Gotti. Neither here nor there. And then DNA is DNA. We all know who he is. You know what I mean? So, but that's not where we're gonna start. That's not where we're gonna start with this card. So, first battle on the card, at least as they show it, Danny Myers versus Drugs. Okay. Drugs had an interesting 2020 that I don't think a lot of people spoke about. His last battle was Mr. Wavy, I believe. He smoked Mr. Wavy. But when you think about the people Drugs stood in front of in 2020, even if we just go URL, like, he put in work in 2020. You got to give him his credit where credit is due. I mean, he started off the year battling Arsenal, and that was a debatable battle. It was debatable. I got Ars winning, but Drugs didn't come to play, so it kind of made you say, all right, we got to put some respect on his name. Then niggas was wondering why he wasn't on Ultimate Madness or anything like that. We come to find out he probably turned that down. But who does he get after that? Rum Nitty. So, all right, now we're at Ars, we're at Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Actually, no, I take that back. Before Rum Nitty, he battled DNA. He battled DNA on short prep. You know what I'm saying? Again, that battle was kind of like a super friendly. You know what I'm saying? And I think even Drugs would tell you that he probably gracefully bowed out because he asked to be a part of NWX at the end of the battle. But neither here nor there. He stood in front of DNA. You know what I'm saying? So you go from Ars to DNA to Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Wavy, like, he had an impressive 2020. He did damage. So, yeah. Drugs deserve Danny Myers after his 2020. Now let's talk about Danny. Danny, sir, you're a supreme talent. Everyone knows this. No one doubts your pen. But if I recall correctly, you, sir, said you were going to battle less in 2021. Yet here you are, in a month's time. You had a good fight with Ill Will, arguably won. A lot of people say you won that battle on Volume 6. It's a lot of valleys and peaks with Danny. A lot of valleys and peaks with Danny. And sir, I think you're one of those ones that need to, take it easy, because drugs can beat you. You're beatable. And if your aspiration in this is to continue to be the bar god, you know what I mean? You probably need to pick more wisely. I don't know. Because these cats is going to come to get you out of here, because they know that people respect you to a degree. And if drugs get you out of here, what the hell do you think Arsenal's going to do to you in 2 weeks? Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. So, I'm going to be very honest here. Because this is a shot for him. And I do believe he is literally looking to ascend. And I believe Danny is overworking himself. And you have to take it light on someone. I'm going drugs 2-1. I'm going drugs 2-1. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm going drugs 2-1. You know what I mean? It's just, this is dangerous, man. This is dangerous. I mean, it's like, this battle is January 9th. It's out in Cali. You know what I'm saying? That's Saturday. But for others that don't know, I know because I'm on the card and I follow the culture. But Danny, you're supposed to be battling Don Marino, which we'll get to that, Don. You're supposed to be battling Don Marino on Sunday. I get it. It's one rounder. Okay, cool. Doable. It's too much work when you got Arsenal 2 weeks after that. I'm going drugs 2-1. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will give my apologies in a recap. Drugs 2-1. So then here we go. We get Don Marino versus Rum Nitty. Don Marino versus Rum Nitty. This seems to be a favor returned. If you follow the culture, if you saw the Don Marino versus Marv 1 battle, Don speaks about it. You know what I mean? Smack blocked his Rum Nitty battle. Don obviously did what he had to do to get a Rum Nitty battle on a different league. He paid Rum. Smack said no. Right? If we believe Don's entire story, then Smack turns around and tries to get Don to battle at Born Legacy 9, battle Marv 1 at Born Legacy 9 for free. So Don spoke about that. He felt the way. And I think because Don, you know what I mean, obliged to a degree, the battle got blocked. He probably didn't battle on Born Legacy 9 for free, but he battled Marv 1, which is probably what Smack wanted him to do. I think Smack is obliging. I think Smack is returning a favor. This battle was going to happen one way or another. I hear a lot of people, they're not necessarily happy about it. It is what it is. If Don Marino wants to battle Rum Nitty, let Don Marino battle Rum Nitty. If Rum Nitty is okay with that, Rum Nitty obviously accepted. He's been paid for it. He's going to fulfill his obligation. So, again, I get what people are saying about Rum Rum also needs to be selective. He's getting to that point, and Rum has also said that. You know what I mean? It's time. It's time for some of those conversations. It's time for us to see, a Rum versus Daylight. It's time for us to see Rum's pen tested. Again, this is a shot for Don Marino. Let him go in there and do his work. But but I got rum with the 30. If rum comes with it like he's supposed to. He's had 2 months off, time to reflect. He's had an opportunity to focus on nobody but you, Dom, because he knew this battle was coming. So, unfortunately, I got rum with the 30. Pretty sure you got a good showing coming. Take it out on Danny the next day at the gates here in Atlanta. Yeah, so then we get to a makeup battle that was supposed to go down on Volume 6. Easy to Block Captain versus T-Top. I'm going to keep it full on funky, all the way funky with this one. And this is no disrespect. I mean, it's just what the optics look like. It looks like, Calico backed out of the T-Top battle, said it wasn't enough time. T-Top started flexing and saying, hey man, I can prepare for anybody in a short amount of time. In which we're finding out, I think Easy said he had like 22 days. So it's, that's 3 weeks, about 3 weeks. It's good enough to focus on one opponent to a degree. 3-round battle, one round a week. I'm just kind of breaking it down like that, right? But I think up until the battle, I don't think T-Top was really paying attention to Easy like that. I feel like Top saw the Danny Myers battle and was like, you know what? Yeah, man, I need a little more time. You know what I mean? I need a little more time. Now, the word was Top was in LA. Then he had a family emergency. He left LA, but said he was coming back, but didn't. So we don't know. We'll never know, but we'll find out. We will find out. The optics are looking like Top needed more time to write for Easy. Easy is smoking hot right now. Smoking hot right now. Like, Easy arguably has not lost a battle. Did not lose a battle in 2020. I mean, people will say arguably. But he did have one judged battle. His battle against Fonz. That shit was shaky. But listen. The judges picked Fonz. The people picked Easy. If you look at the battle on the app, the people got Easy winning. But Fonz won, Ultimate Madness won. Neither here nor there. After that, Easy's been clipping vets left and right. Cortez, get him the fuck out of here. Danny Myers, get him the fuck out of here. He was probably about to do the same thing with T-Top. This is probably going to be unpopular. Maybe not so unpopular, but I got Easy to block 2-1 against Top. Going Easy to block Captain. Like Easy, I'm looking forward to seeing what this class is going to do this upcoming year. This is going to be fire. But I got Easy to block Captain 2-1. So now we're at the main event, right? We're at the main event. DNA versus Geechi Gotti. DNA versus Geechi Gotti. So, alright, some people will say this is the third time that they've stood in front of each other. I mean, yeah, there was a double impact battle. EFB versus NWX. A lot of people like that battle. Battle was fire. Most people got NWX winning. NWX doesn't lose many battles. NWX as in K-Shine and DNA. Like, those cats are so in sync, it's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? The way they do it. So, yeah, so I could see, that carrying over, and then the, the BET Hip Hop Awards, the 2019 Hip Hop Awards. Like, I did not consider that. I thought that was all for show. I didn't really think there was 25,000 being put up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but you look at some of the interviews and things of that nature, then people would say otherwise. But like, I did not take that to be a real thing, man. Like, I didn't. So I didn't think nobody was taking that shit serious. But apparently Geechi feels like he got robbed out of 25,000. Alright. Cool. I thought that whole shit was fake. I didn't think niggas really prepared like that to give full rounds and go off like that. Did DNA really get paid? I mean, only they know. Only they know. Me, in terms of being a fan of the culture, I didn't pay any attention to that shit. I watched it. Yeah. I didn't put no weight into it at all. So, to me, obviously this is a conversation that Geechi has been waiting to have. And why shouldn't DNA battle Geechi? Like, why? Why not? Why not? They are definitely on the same caliber. You know what I mean? And DNA is kind of in a different bag. Like, he schooled Lou Castro. You know what I'm saying? So if we're going off the most recent battles, like, this one is going to be hard to call, in my opinion. You got DNA, who lost to Vixen pretty convincingly and bad. Whether he chose to take it light on her or not, I don't know. But Vixen cooked DNA. DNA made Lou Castro pay for it. Even though that was a good battle too, because Lou didn't really come to play. But DNA won that battle. Then you have Geechi, who, you know, he battled Goods on Volume 6. And, you know, that's a debatable battle. It's a debatable battle. Like, I'm a Goods fan. I got Goods winning. I think I got Goods edging most rounds. I want to say I think I gave Geechi the second. Might have even been the first. I can't remember. I think I got Geechi winning one round, but I'm edging the victory to Goods. Most people say otherwise, but we're in an era where I don't want to say people don't respect Goods like that, but we're in an era where Geechi's more popular, and the, you know, majority of the fan base, or the older fan base, probably got Goods or whatever. But to me, Geechi didn't do a whole lot of winning in 2020. He didn't do a whole lot of winning. Like, he started the year off. What was Geechi's first battle? Was it Twerk in 2020? So Geechi beat Twerk. Geechi beat B Magic, even though that was a friendly, but, you know, I'll give him the victory. Then Geechi loses to Chilla. Geechi loses to Clips, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, Geechi loses to Verb. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have the year. He went through a lot of people. He doesn't die. Geechi doesn't die. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be very honest. I think I'm going with Geechi on this one. I think Geechi's got a chip. He thinks that he was robbed out of some money. I think this will be a fire battle. And I'm going to go Geechi 2-1. We'll see. Respectfully. You know what I mean? I'm going to go Geechi 2-1 on this. So, super fight. Those are my predictions. Again, run them down. I got Drugs 2-1 over Danny Myers. I mean, Danny just, you know, you're working too much, bro. I got Rum with the 30 over Don Marino. Respectfully. Rum's been sitting for 2 months. Don, again, respectfully to you. It's Rum Nitty. I gotta put respect on his name. I'll put respect on your name too. No, again, you know, you'll smoke Danny the next night. Respectfully, right? And then I got Easy to Block over T-Top. Like, that's just gonna be, that battle is gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of dope talk. Like, that's an entendre. Dope talk. And then I got Geechi 2-1 over DNA. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? January 9th. Caffeine is free for y'all. You know what I mean? Tap in. And yeah, man, we're gonna holler at y'all. A lot more to talk about. But that's what we got for the URL Super Fight. Alright? Bang.